So welcome, Mark Shmulevich. I have to tell this story, Mark, because we were on a call. It was 11 o'clock his time in Singapore, and I was inviting him to go to a Brooklyn Nets game in the box, thanks to Christophe Charlier, who was the chairman at the time. And he said, to make it in time, I have to leave at 8 a.m., and he did. So welcome, Mark Shmulevich. Please introduce yourself.
Thanks a lot, Mark. That was a great story. So Mark Shmulevich in technology, business and early stage technology commercialization for many years already. Working from Singapore, actually globally, in Israel, US, and Singapore since 2014. I do run technology businesses as an executive, and I do invest in early stage technology. The most promising project for me right now is what we call Zeman Institutes, which is trying to find the most promising breakthrough applied technologies in their early stage in laboratories at universities and supporting them there.
Great. And then just talk about your alumni affiliations and how we connected.
All right. The Alumni Association for 361 is INSEAD. I did a program in INSEAD back in 2015, 2016. I think, Mark, we connected by our joint acquaintance and friend, Alla Smirnov. I think it was during one of your trips to Singapore.
I think you're right. So let's reflect on 2020, or how do you reflect on 2020?
A very unpredictable year. Everyone was very scared. And I think that some degree of uncertainty remains. It's still there, and my best wish is that we can move faster to the situation when we can plan for some years in advance.
Fair enough. And well, how do you predict in your world your lanes for 2021?
I think in the next 6 months, probably nothing will change. There will be good news, there will be bad news. I can say many things are actually changing for early stage technology businesses. There are some limitations for those of them that are still in the laboratory phase. You just cannot do much without being physically there. So many of such businesses slow down. But in 4 to 6 quarters from now, I do hope that we will be back on track, and these businesses will be already able to plan for 2-3 years ahead, which is quite not possible right now.
One other prediction, 5 months, how many people are coming for the World Economic Forum in Singapore?
Good question, Mark. Well, let me just guess.
Maybe as a percentage of what normally would take place in Davos.
I don't know how many people are usually come to Davos, but I won't be surprised if altogether Singapore hosts around 5,000 to 10,000 people additional to who is usually coming to Singapore at that time.
Fair enough. So switch gears philanthropically. What are your goals for this year?
Number one, at the universities that we work right now, support philanthropically really, really great projects that are able to create technologies to change the world to the better in the real world already within 3, 4, 5 years from the beginning of the support. If we manage to find 3 breakthrough projects across the universities we work with in 2021, that's going to be a success.
Great. And then what's your ask? How can we help Mark Shmulevich?
We might be bringing really, really promising projects, and if we gather a community of interested investors inside 361, that will be a great thing for all sides. At the same time, I also count on finding some interesting people and projects to collaborate with through 361.
That's great. And what would be the one word you'd associate with 2021?
Vision. a lot of people around me don't have a good vision for the next 3 to 5 years right now, just because of super high uncertainty. And that's been the case for the whole 2020. I want to be back to the clearer vision in 2021.